Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick training on how to first set up your X-Lite. So here you want to go make sure your web phone is inactive right now. If your X-Lite's not working, if your web phone's not working, then you got to deactivate. Web phone is active, hit update settings. And then it'll say is web phone active? No. And then here's your credentials for X-Lite. So you'll want to copy the domain. Oops. Control C. Go to soft phone, go to account settings, paste in the domain in the domain section, and then your extension is the same as user ID, the same as display name, and the same as authorization name. And here's your password. Go ahead and paste that in. Okay. You want to wait for this to authorize. It says it's enabling. So you probably might need to get an actual IP address for the domain. Get that from Joe inside the Solar Call Center support group. There you go. Now it says available. Now you know your X-Lite is good to go. So at that point, you can now go ahead and get into your agent. And just so you know, like if you have a problem with your screen sticking to the top like this and you can't move it, then what you need to do is you need to hold down the control and hit the minus. And then now, if you did that, then you need to X this out and reopen it fresh. And then if it starts in the middle screen with space in it here, then you'll be okay. Hit the go button. Choose your campaign. Log in. X-Lite needs to be answered.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
And you hear, you are currently the only person in this conference. In order to do that, in order to know that you're ready to go, you'll need to hear that voice. Add all. Click blended calling. Submit. Okay, so what I'm going to be teaching you is how to do a live transfer. So some clients, you actually have to transfer the lead to. Instead of setting an appointment, you transfer them directly. So I'm going to load a form. Okay, and this is not a transfer client. So if you put in a zip code like from a different area and a different client comes up like Amergy, so Amergy is our client that we're going to be live transferring to. So we'll send the live transfer to the client and introduce them live. Now, I've included notes. I've updated the script here. So read the script and read all the notes in the script to make sure that you're doing everything right, because the live transfer part will be at the end. So now, I've also included some rebuttals. So like, how much does it cost is a question someone might ask you. Well, you say this is a zero out-of-pocket program and it will cost nothing up front. And if you qualify, you'll have lower electricity bills. Quickly continue completing the form questions once you answer the rebuttal. So answer the rebuttal, get back to the questions. So do you have taxable income? Oh, okay, yes, okay, great. And what would you say your average electricity bill is? You just continue through the questions because there's no point of wasting your time unless you know they qualify. And you always want to just focus on qualifying, and then you can get to the convincing after that you're done. And this part, you'd basically say, well, congratulations, it looks like you are pre-qualified for the program. If you So basically that's what you'll tell them, and then you'll have to follow the next instructions based on what they're qualified for. So let's say for an example, if I hit next here, once I hit submit, it shows Amergy. I'm going to click on this, and you'll see here it says a transfer number. So now you know this is a live transfer. Okay? So you'll know that Amergys are we only set live transfer for them. We don't set appointments. So let me go back into form. And try not to pause in between questions. So there's an appointment script and there's a live transfer script. For live transfers, you'd read off the script. What I'd like to do is get you on the line directly with one of our specialists, and they will answer any questions that you may have. I'm going to bring them on the line with us, and it'll just take just a few seconds. I won't be placing you on hold. And then make sure there is no dead air while you're calling the customer. So if you got to talk with them or chit chat with them while you're hitting dial with customer. So now to do a three-way call, you're going to click the transfer button. So if I was on a call, and then you'll click the transfer button over here. And then this little section over here is where you type the number in. So if we were over here in the section where you get the phone number, right here, this copy to clipboard. You copy to clipboard, and then you can just come right over here and paste it right in. And then this dial with customer is where you're going to dial. And then you'll dial them, and then you'll hit leave three-way call.
You.
I'm going to hang up transfer line though, because I don't really want to do a live transfer to them. But if you just want to hang up just the client, not the person you're talking to on the phone, you hit hang up transfer lines. And then to get off the transfer, once you've made the introduction, you hit leave three-way call. And then you would, if you made the transfer completely, you would then disposition this as sale, which is right here. And that's how you complete a live transfer.